Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Oblong Polka Dots and my name is Kerr, and on this channel we talk about makeup, skincare, and beauty. So if that's something you're into, you've come to the right place. Today we are not doing any base, but we will do an eye, a quick eye, because I'm in a hurry. So as usual, we're going to go in with our Essence Prime Like a Boss eyeshadow base. I'm going to pop this on the lid. And remember, this is my favorite eyeshadow base. It really keeps my makeup on all day, and it keeps my shadow from creasing, and I love it. I am here for it. It also comes out a little bit oily, so don't freak out when you first put it on, because I promise it will dry down to a nice tacky finish. So we pop that on there. And then for my under eye, I'm going in with the Milani Undereye Brightener and Conceal and Perfect number 4 Nectar. Love this stuff. As you know, I talk about it a lot. Let's pop that on. This really does help to cancel out the gray that's under my eye, which is normal. The gray is normal. It's hereditary, but I don't necessarily want to see it. We all have our little foibles, don't we? Okay. And then after we press this in, I cannot remember if this palette has fallout, so we're going to hold off on finishing under the eye for a minute. Actually, I don't think it does. Well, I don't know. I haven't used it in a while. I just know I love it. So this is an oldie but a goodie. It's my favorite palette that ever came out from Anastasia, period. It's the Jackie Aina palette. And I'm just going to do a quick neutral look with this. These are the shades. I'm not even sure what I want to dip into first. I'm going to grab this fluffy brush though. I know that much. And I'm probably just going to go in with Ginger. Wow, what a surprise. This is the one that has the biggest dent. This is Ginger right here. So we'll hop in with Ginger. Just going to go right here into the crease. This palette still performs beautifully. And I know I love this palette. And let me tell you how I know. First of all of these colors have dents. I use the crap out of this palette. And then secondly, I have another one of these palettes that's not opened yet. I sure did. I bought a second one because I knew when this one expired, I would want to go straight into the other one. I'm telling you, this is the best palette she ever came out with, hands down. It worked for everybody. It worked for the brown girls. It worked for the lighter skin girls. It worked for the real fair skin girls. It worked for the deep, deep, deep girls. It worked for everybody. Everybody wore this palette because Jackie Aina knew what she was doing when she put it together. Let's go in with edges. That's this one right here. We're just going to deepen up this crease a little bit with a little bit of red right here. Just making a quick circle. Just pulling it over, circling it out. Here we go. Told you guys this is going to be a quick eye and nothing on the skin today. Some days it's okay to wear nothing on the skin. For my mobile lid, I'm going to go in with Supreme. It's this pink right here. I had to put this palette away. You know why? Because if I didn't, it would be the only palette I would use, period. I mean, I used it every day for months. It was wild. I was like, are you ever going to pick up any of your other products? There's no point in you buying anything else. If this is all that you're going to wear. I finally had to put myself on time out with this palette. It's just beautiful. And look at it. It's still performing. It's performing just the way it did on day one. Love it. If Jackie ever makes another palette, I'm definitely buying 2 or 3 of them for sure, right off the bat. Without even seeing them, I'm buying 2 or 3 of them. I'm telling you right now. Have a little bit more on this side. Okay. There we go. That's good. And then for the lid, I'm going to go in with, how about Shookington? This one right here. This is one of those go big or go home kind of looks, isn't it? We're just all up in it. Just taking that right there to the first 2/3 of the eye. Anastasia would be wise to re-release this palette, because I sure would buy another one. I already have a backup, and this one works fine, and I would buy another. There's people like me out there. She should know this. If you guys have connections with her, let her know. There's a whole mess of people that would buy this palette again. Look at that, and all I did was use 2 brushes. Wild. It's wild out here. I think I want to deepen up my outer corner just a tiny bit, so I'm going to take this little brush right here, and I'm going in with Big Wig, which is this purple right here. Just a little. We're using a smaller brush because I want to have a little bit of control in this corner, because I know things can get out of hand real quick with this shadow. It is so pigmented. Just taking it right down to the lash line. We're doing this in the shape of a V. See that outer V right there? That's all we're doing. Same thing on this side. And then note that I'm not going to the complete outer corner of my eye, because the shadow, it's going to migrate out a little bit. Promise. A little bit more. Right there in a nice V shape. A little more right here. Me and my little mores, huh? It's like, after a while, it's like, really? Is that a little more? Or is that a lot more? Let's be honest here. Taking it right up to that crease. Okay. Right up here. So we're creating a shadow, and it makes it look like it has more dimension. Okay, that's good. And then with that, we're going to grab that fluffy brush we had earlier, and we're just going to finish blending it out. Just pulling it in, lifting it up. Just below that brow bone. There we go. Can you see that? That's what we're going for. This palette, you guys. Let's actually, let's go into the inner corner. Why not? And we're going to jazz it up a little bit. Let's grab another one of those little fluffy brushes. How about this one? It's a nice pointed one. And we're going to go in just a little bit with Soleil, which is this one right here. And we're going to pop that into the inner corner. just to brighten it up, to make it look sunny because it is summertime. And then for this look, because the purple is so heavy, I'm actually not going to mirror it because I'm trying to keep it a little more daytime friendly. Is that good? A little more on this side? Me and my little Moors? Just a little more, she said. Okay, let's not go overboard. So that's what I'm going for. This is where we are. Still a fabulous palette, just fabulous. Let's finish the eyes. So I have the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. I'm not putting it all over, but that's what it's called. And this is in the shade 470, and we're popping this right underneath the eye, right here. Then we're going to take a little spongy sponge. We're going to blend this in. I love this stuff. It's almost empty, and I do have backups, but I have to refrain from opening another backup because I have other concealers I am totally and completely neglecting. And there's like no point in buying a bunch of concealers if you're not actually going to use them. So I have my Pat McGrath sitting here on standby like, what's up, girl? And I'm like, hold on, I know, we're on our way. We just gotta wait for Lancome to clean up and clear out. And then, honey, you are up next. Okay, so all we're doing is patting this in. I love this concealer. It plays well with everything, and it sits so beautifully on the skin. It just has a really lovely skin-like finish. And it blends so perfectly. If you have really dry skin, you don't even need to set this with a powder. You can just let it sit there, and it will not migrate. I don't have super dry skin. I have combo skin, so I'm going to set mine. But I just thought I would point that out. And just patting it in. Can you see how it just... Oh my gosh. It's very skin-like. I have a little sponge here from Amazon. These little sponges are so nice, you guys, and they're really easy to clean. Just thought I'd point that out. And then I have this soft focus setting powder, or finishing powder, I should say, from Black Radiance. It's in the shade Golden Almond, and we're just taking this and we're gonna pat it here. Don't want to pick up too much. And we're just gonna pat that right underneath the eye. Then we're going in with the rest. And just popping this all over. Just to keep the oil down a little bit. But still let the skin show. There we go. Okay, that's good. We have a mascara here. Actually, almost forgot. Eyeliner. We have Demolition. Who's surprised? Urban Decay's Demolition is my favorite brown liner. Wait, should I do brown? I have purple on today. Hold on, guys. Hold on. You saw me. I know you did. I was getting ready to do it, but I changed my mind. How about we go in with... Could I make any more noise? I was gonna do Rockstar, but I think that's a little too deep. So let's go in with Love Drug. And we're gonna pop that on. head is all buried in my lashes, and I like doing that because it makes my lashes look thicker. And we like a thick lash. There we go. I don't line my lower lash line because I feel it closes my eye off, unless I line it with a brighter color, which we'll do today with Woodstock. So we're just going to go right here. And I'm doing this because I didn't actually mirror the look, but I wanted to have something on my lower lash line that will kind of counteract the mascara that we're getting ready to lay down, just to keep it bright and cheery. Okay, so let's see. I'm over here looking for the mascara. It's sitting right here. This is from Essence, and it is called the Get Big Lashes Volume Boost Mascara, and I love this mascara. I really like the wand, and it is definitely volumizing. Love it. If I had time, I would throw some lashes on, but I really don't have time for all that today. I would if I knew the lashes were going to behave, but as mentioned previously, sometimes one of the lashes is just sweet, well behaved, follows directions, is a delight to have in class, looking forward to having it back next year, and the other lash is an absolute hellion, where everybody is whispering that it needs to go to military school because they don't know how to act right. And this morning, I do not have time for the unruly lash. A little bit more, just a little more. Yeah, just like that. Yay. Let's grab a lip. We're gonna pick something neutral because these eyes are already popping. Let me brush this off a little bit. And then note, I did not use a setting spray. Just wanted to notate that because I know that most of the time I do, but today is not the day. I don't need one. All right, so for my lip, I know you guys are sick of me, but sometimes it's like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is hot chocolate from Fenty, and at least it's not fussy. I normally grab fussy, you guys, so just, you know, trying to branch out. And a little here. And we're just keeping the lip neutral and natural because we really want the eyes to be the star of the show. And this is the look. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I love it. I love this palette so much, you guys. I'm telling you, this is my desert island palette. If I'm on a desert island, that's the one I got. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.